what if you have only $100? You want to put that in market and you want to grow that money, right? But you want to grow that safely. How do you do that, right? And that's where this option strategy comes in. I'm going to show you how you can do that, what the stock that I'm using, why I'm using that stock, and what this strategy is, right? All that we are going to discuss that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to also show you the risks associated, because that's very important. So do stick around, and with that, let's start. Okay, so the first thing is the stock, right? So I'm choosing Coinbase as my stock. Now, since Coinbase has also hit almost, it's at the peak, and because Bitcoin has hit all-time highs, the next couple of months at least, right, that's gonna be a consolidation period, right? And that is very good for the strategy that I'm gonna discuss, right? So that is one reason why I have chosen coin. And also, if you look at technically, right, this is the graph of coin, and this is I have selected a complete year, right? More than a year actually. And the main thing that you wanna keep in mind for this strategy is a strong support, right? So if you look at, this is the support line that I have drawn, right? 250. Right now it's hovering around 270, and 250, if you look at it, bounced back from this line multiple times, right? And that's a very good sign to draw a good support line, because that's the support that if it breaks that, there is a chance that it can go down. However, there is a very good chance that it's gonna consolidate before it breaks, right? So, and that's what we want for this strategy. So those are the things why I have selected this for Coinbase as my stock. Now let's go and look at the strategy. Okay, so I'm in my computer screen, right? And this is my Robinhood account, and this is Coinbase, right? And the strategy is put credit spread, right? So if you are familiar with that, but you still have some questions, do stick around, because there are some risks, like I said, right? So definitely you're gonna gain something out of this. So the strategy is put credit spread, and how you are gonna set it up, I'm gonna show you step by step. So you do the trade options, and by the way, if this is I'm showing in Robinhood account, but if you have any other trading account and if you are getting confused, then do put your questions. I can definitely help you out. I have done the same strategy in multiple accounts, Webull, Fidelity, a lot of other brokerages. The concept is same. It's just that in Robinhood, if you are a beginner, this is very beginner friendly. Especially you can see all the data in one place here, and it makes your decision or closing out, rolling out options, it makes it really easy. So that's I really like Robinhood, doing options in Robinhood, because it helps me kind of on the go. Also, if you get a news, right, something, and if you want to close out your position, it's very easy to do that. Okay, coming to the strategy, right? So once you are in the options page, what you have to do is you do sell put, right? So that's put credit spread is again a 2-leg strategy. So this is the first leg that we are setting it up, and for the expiration you should go 30 to 45 days out. That gives enough room, and like I showed in the support line, right, this 250 is a long time support. It's gonna consolidate for a while before it breaks down below, or maybe it further breaks out, right? So further breaking it out, that's fine, because this is a kind of bull strategy that I'm showing. It's not a bear strategy, but as long as Coinbase stays above 250, you are going to make the complete profit. Okay, so 30 to 45 days reason is selecting that expiry date is because that's where the theta curve, right, that decays a lot. So that's why that's the sweet spot of 30 to 45 days for any kind of option strategy. So we are going to select let's say 30/60, right? So June 27th is our expiry, and then you go and select the strike price, right? And that is the key of this strategy. If you choose a wrong strike price, this strategy will not work, right? And you're gonna lose all that money. So you gonna select 250 here, and then it's this is still showing, right, short put. I'm the next step, you have to be very careful when doing that. The next step is you're gonna buy a put right below that, right? So you did 250, you're gonna do 245 here. Okay, so that's the one. And now it should show here put credit spread. Okay, so this put credit spread, as you see here, and it will also show you the max profit and max loss. If you do continue, you just select one, and right now the markets are closed, but by bid ask you can easily see, right, you can definitely make from, like, even if you just put a median price here, right, you can make easily $200. Okay, so this is your estimated credit. And if you look at the graph, right, see, you are only risking $300 to make $200, right? So even if you are, and for executing this strategy, you're gonna need only $500, right, on this one. You can go further out, but that's gonna require more money. But if you just stay within this 250 to 245, you just need $500 collateral. That does not mean that you're gonna lose all that collateral. The max loss is restricted to 300, but look at the profit side, right? So the ROI on your investment is 100%. So you are basically risking $300 to make $200. Market, when it opens, you may be able to fill this for 250 as well, right? So that depends. So this is the, once you select that, verify that everything is fine, you're gonna review that order and you're gonna submit, right? So that's the put credit spread. You can this is Coinbase. The strategy remains same. You can execute the exact strategy with any other stock, right? And this is the key to grow a small account. If you have a small account, you can definitely do this. The spreads, one thing you have to keep in mind, the spreads do require level 3 options. I have a, if you are not getting approved for level 3, or you are struggling for that approval, then definitely watch the video. I'm gonna link somewhere in the description. I'll put that in here somewhere. So definitely do watch that, because that's gonna tell you how to get approved, because without that you cannot execute spread strategy in Robinhood. Now coming to the risk, right, because it's very important to know your risks before you get into any trade. That's very important. Okay, whenever you get into any trade, know your risk, because options, a general perceptions about options is that they are risky, but they are not risky. If you know what you are doing, your risks are mitigated, you know your strategy, it is not risky. So the risk, as you can see here, right, if you go back, the risks that you're taking in this strategy is only $300, right? That's your max risk. But you should also remember that you don't have to wait till June 27th, right? If the Bitcoin price moves, Coinbase will also move, right? And you can always close this out early. You can just close it out in 5 days for $100 profit as well. Just maybe aim for 50%, right? Don't aim for that last go, don't go till the expiry. If you see the profit of 50% or more, just close it out. So that's a key thing to remember. You can close options early. I will put some videos that I made about how to close it early. So that's the key to mitigate your risks. Always remember, close your options. If you see the profit 70 to 80%, that's my rule, close it out. Don't wait for the expiry date to come, because that's gonna be, you are basically risking that money with these kind of stocks, right? Because these kind of stocks, they are volatile in nature, but that's why they have good premiums, right? But if you mitigate your risks properly, they are a good way to grow a small account. That was it, guys, for this video. I hope it made sense. If you have any questions related to this, do put your questions down in the comment below. I will reply to that. I'll talk to you in my next video. Till then, happy investing. Bye bye.